GM, January 29th, 2025. It is my time, UTC. A new day has begun, half hour ago, just after midnight UTC. Let's see what Bitcoin is doing today. Other majors in the market here, crypto market. So Bitcoin, we are bearish market structure. Bullish on the bands, bullish on the ribbon. Price is still continuing to consolidate up at the top half of the range here. Range being lows, 90, highs 108. Back and forth, back and forth. Again, we did break this high right here and continue to hold up here. Because we broke that structure high, I do expect a higher low. This could be it. It may not be, but I expect to continue up into this range up in here until it's not. I've marked that area of interest right here. That is an interim low. So let's go down to the 4 hour. Let's switch these candle colors up here. How about that? There we go. So you can see this interim low right here. Let's go down to the 4 hour. Again, we broke dependent to the downside, coming back up, retesting it from below. On the 4 hour, the bands were on this run up here. The bands were bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish. That tends to be when it can start flipping out back up to the upside. We did break over this descending trend line on the 4 hour. So far, we're holding there. It is held down by the previous rising trend line right in here. That trend line. We have broke this. We'll see if it holds or if it loses it again. The market structure of the 4 hour is also bearish. We got a little bit to go because of the way the current structure has set up. It's pretty much a close over, there you go, 108.267 would flip it, or a close below, 98.7 would have us actually move that structure down. Things look healthy in the market. So I expect more of the same to stay. We did come back up into this upper range after trying to lose it. That didn't hold. That was a false breakdown. Generally, when you hit the bottom, false breakdown, target is back up near the highs. That would set us up very nicely to continue as we would break out of the remnants of this pennant. Eyes are on for that. Ethereum. Take a look here at Ethereum. Ethereum is garbage. It really is. Just look at the difference in this chart. Bitcoin's up near the highs, Ethereum's down near the lows. Now, however, I do have to say, if Ethereum can start a little bit of consolidation here and actually break out of this trend line, break over this daily market structure level here, which we broke through, we set a couple days ago, I do think Ethereum could have a nice rally up into the highs. It very well may be a period of outperformance for Ethereum if it can break up into that area. We shall see, but until that happens, it's just holding into the lower block here, and it's just underperforming, day after day. Look at this, week after week, Ethereum is nothing but down versus Bitcoin. Solana's kind of like Bitcoin. I had a big run up here for when the Trump coin launched, but it is holding up over top of this previous high. That is healthy. It is holding the daily block here. So kind of like Bitcoin, I expect more of that to continue, but would I hold it rather than Bitcoin? Only for short times, because here we are for the last year and a bit. It's been overall just sideways. Periods where it's better to own Solana, periods where it's better to own Bitcoin, back and forth. But if you're just buying and holding, you might as well hold Bitcoin. There's a lot less swings in it. When this finally does break out against Bitcoin, I'll look to be in more in Solana. We have to break this trend line as well as this high of this channel that we're in. And there we are. So overall analysis. Expect more sideways action within a range. Good for range traders, good for mean reversion traders. Trend traders, not so much unless you're on a low time frame. I expect the run to begin. You know what? The first and the fourth quarter generally tend to be the highest performing quarters for Bitcoin. We are in the first quarter. So we did have this nice run up in the fourth quarter. So far, we've stalled throughout the month of January since it's even halfway through, month and a half of stalling so far. That is coming into a nice consolidation after the run up. Within the next couple months, I could see this taking off. Eyes are on for that. All right, GM.